Well, welcome back. So in this class, we're going to talk about Model View Controller. And we use the acronym MVC. So MVC is a design pattern used in any kind of user interface application. Anything with a user interface typically follows this MVC pattern. And we're going to see how that is used over time when this application is being built. I will refer back to MVC. So what is MVC? Well, MVC is where every instance belongs to either the model layer, the view layer, or the controller layer. So the model layer holds data and knows nothing about the user interface or UI. So in our case, the model will understand the kind of data that it needs to compute upon. So for the quiz, we're going to have two ordered lists of strings, one for questions and one for answers. So the model is typically something that holds data and knows how to compute on that data. So if you had to go to the next string in your array of strings, then the model would handle that iteration. But another thing that's important about the model is that it has no idea that the UI even exists. And this will make more sense in a second. The view layer contains objects that are visible to the user, like anything that you can interact with on a screen, like buttons, labels you'll see in our application. Pretty self-explanatory. That one's probably the most obvious because you can actually see it and experience it. But since the model and the UI are supposed to be independent of each other, not knowing about each other, the controller layer is what allows those interactions to take place. So think of a controller layer as the middleman, communicating to the UI and then communicating to the model requests that come down from the UI. When computation happens in the model, it'll talk to the controller, and then the controller will make the appropriate updates to the UI. This is going to be the design pattern that we're going to use for virtually every application that we make. So when I cover it here and I reference back to it here, it'll start really making sense. This is kind of just me giving you guys more of a formal discussion before we start seeing it in our application. So with that, I'm going to move on to actually building our UI. We're going to go over to the interface builder and start taking a crack at the application. So I will see you guys next time. Bye.